Hey y'all, so I got a baby shower to go to, and it's been a minute since I really tried to like beat this face. So I'm finna try to beat it, but I'm finna try to get these. Y'all said use hairspray. This has got to be hairspray on my edges. See, here's my problem. My hairline comes all the way down here. I should shave that off. I should shave that off. What kind of hairline is this? My hairline come all the way down here and then skip hair there. Let me shave that off. Because I can never get my, like, look, my hair is, move. Just a little bit to push it back because my hair grows all the way down here and then won't, well, I got some fuzzies coming in from the stuff I'm using, but it's kind of aggravating. If I try to do my hairline first, oh, the spray, let me spray. Oh, Jesus. If I try to do, oh no, y'all. Some of y'all suggested, like, and I'm going to gel this part up, but some of y'all suggested, like, putting hairspray and it won't turn white. I don't know about that, okay? But I'm going to try to do my makeup. What I'm going to try to do is stop right here. That's what I'm going to try to do. Whatever. We're going to figure it out. It's been a minute since I did like a full face. And since I have time before this shower, I have, if you're new to my channel, my calamine lotion. I usually use calamine lotion or milk of magnesia. I sent my husband to the store for milk of magnesia to do my face, and he bought calamine lotion. They both have been doing the same thing. I still use a normal regular primer, for those of you that are wondering. So I moisturize, I use a primer, and I use my calamine lotion. This is if you're super oily. And I also take this is just a translucent powder that I poured in here. I've seen, like I said, girls mix powder into their foundation. I've tried that before, but some foundations don't play very well. It's better to do it this way. Some foundations don't play very well when you try to mix them in. Hopefully I don't mess my face up, but y'all gonna see a haul from Ulta, probably before or after this, where I purchased these mixing mediums. Powder everywhere. The reason I purchased the mixing medium is because I feel like my foundation is just a little bit too light for me. And the yellow mixing medium will put some yellow back in my foundation. So I have a container here. And hopefully I don't mess up my face and have to wash all this off. I'm going to put a little bit of mixing medium in there. And I'm going to put some of this Becca foundation because it's just a tad bit off. Tad bit off. Come on. So I have a baby shower to go to. I wasn't going to go because I just haven't been feeling like dealing with people lately. But it's like, I'm going to have to do this way because my pump, it won't come off. Let me do this way. I just didn't feel like dealing with people. But I do know sometimes when I get like that, I need to get out of the house and like be around people. And then my family is going and they just keep asking me like, are you going? Are you going? Are you going? Are you going? I love this brush. This is a Real Techniques brush, but this brush will get your foundation in there, okay? They just keep asking me if I'm going. I kept saying, I don't know. And then I told my sister just RSVP for me just in case I go. And she just texts me again like, are you going? See, it's kind of hard for me to, because you can tell where my foundation stops. I fart. Okay, we gonna figure that out. I might have to go in with a darker bronzer or something because See how you can tell where the foundation stops? I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I feel like that mixing medium did give this a little bit more yellow. So that's cool. What I'm going to do is really just blend this in on the sides where I feel like my hairline stops and it won't let me be great. That's what I'm going to do. And I love Becca foundation. Becca foundation is a really good foundation that you want to wear full coverage. I know my color, but this foundation was $5 at Marshall's. I guess it don't always pay to grab a foundation just because it's cheaper. Do it. I have not highlighted in forever, so I'm going to highlight with my sponge. Oh, so what I normally do is go back in with that translucent powder in certain areas where I know, which is my nose, even if you're going to highlight, and my forehead where I know them oils going to start coming through. Okay? That's what I do. And I just let that sit. I press that in and I just let that sit while I do everything else. It's not going to do no harm. No harm. I haven't done highlight in a while. Now, this is the Makeup Revolution highlighter. I wanted to try it. I can't brag about it. It's a low-end, like, low budget if you don't want to spend $30, $40 on an under-eye highlighter. But it's not, I don't know. It's not something... And I feel like I didn't let it sit, but I feel like it's one of those that you probably want to let sit for 2 or 3 minutes before you blend it in. Because, I'm going to do it again, I feel like it disappeared. So, I'm going to let it sit for a minute. For a minute again, while I just put some of this under my eyebrow. If you're new to my channel, I don't do a full eyebrow routine. My eyebrows are tattooed. This is one of my favorite tattoos. Like, if you don't get any tattoos in your life, get permanent makeup. If I wasn't scared, I would get eyeliner. But my eyebrows are tattooed. I absolutely love it. Love it. On days when I'm not going nowhere and doing nothing, them brows still on fleek. Them brows is on fleek. Put some powder here. I don't know if I want to wear eyeshadow today. I feel like I'm not going to wear eyeshadow today. I feel like I'm going to go in with a good bold eyeliner. So, I've let this sit for a while. I also feel like wetting the sponge, which is what I did before, takes it away. So, I'm not going to wet the sponge again. Now, see, that blends a lot better sitting for a minute. So, that one I know I just got to let it sit for a minute. Do something else and let it sit for a minute. Now I know. Now I know. I have my banana powder. That's what I'm going under my eye with. And then I'm going to go back under my eye with a bronzer in the end because we might be taking pictures. And banana powder is going to give you major flashback. This baby shower is at 2 o'clock. It's in the daytime. They shouldn't be using flash too much. If this baby shower was at night, I would not have used the banana powder at all. Because when I tell you this how you look in pictures, be careful with the banana powder. Going in, if you know somebody, if you're going to be snapping, be careful with the banana powder. Because you going to look like this in your picture. So, I'm going to do this. And I learned a new technique. I've got a flat brush here. This is normally a foundation brush for me. And I usually like swipe down. And so I was watching a couple of videos before this video, which what really made me want to get up and really do my makeup. And she was like, pat it. You know, pat it. Don't swipe it. Swipe it kind of creates a really good definition. Swiping towards your mouth. And I also noticed that it takes it away. And it does. It takes mine away when I swipe it. So I'm not going to swipe. Do what she did. And I don't like it all the way down to my lip. I don't. Oh, that's a lot better. Oh, sugar, sugar, honey pie. Okay, let's see. And I feel like I always do this side better than... I'm right-handed, but I feel like my left side always turns out better than my right side. Look at that. My left side always turns out better than my right side. What the heck? Always. I'm going to put a little bit of this up here just because I've turned my hair white. Okay. We did that. Now, I don't like to let the powder sit under my eye for too long. I know a lot of people like that banana powder has set longer than I even like it to set. So, this is a Charlotte Tilbury powder. If you don't know about Charlotte Tilbury, this was a little girl, y'all. Mini sample powder. I'm trying to use up. I do have the regular Charlotte Tilbury powder, but this goes really good under the eye. And this is going to kind of tone down that banana. And it's like a flawless filter powder. So it tones down that banana and gives me what I want right up in here. Won't he do it? So this is where I play around. Contour powder and then face powder, or face powder and then contour powder. This is where I play around at. Because I always mess up my contour, I usually do contour powder and then face powder. So the face powder can cover where I messed up. So once again, I'm going to try to not swipe like I will. That's what I be doing. I'm trying to do that. I'm just going to try to take this. Okay. She like that. Now see, that's a little bit too deep for me. That's a little bit too deep for me, which is why I do my contour then my face powder. Okay. So basically I put too much on my brush. And I do that sometimes. Now there I go again. Left side on fleek. We ain't gonna go there. Now I'm going to do my face powder. And the reason I do that, and I don't do an extra line here. Should I? Y'all, if I mess this up, if I mess this up, if I mess this up. Do I want to do an extra line of banana powder there? Jeez. Let me put a little bit, a little bit. I see girls doing this. I don't be doing this. Y'all, I am not trying to have to wash this off. All right, going in with my MAC powder. This is my overall finishing face powder. And I do it all over, even over my contour, in case I feel like I put too much or messed it up. It doesn't take away from it, as you can see, but I don't want harsh lines. I don't want it to look like, boop, you know. So I always go over my contour part. And I try to go down my neck. Yup. I didn't mess it up. I don't think I messed it up. I don't do blush. She don't blush. She don't blush. At all. I do my mole. And I just go right over the mold that I have. You know, just right over the mold that I have. Spray. Kind of get that to kind of, you know, tone down. And let me get my... What's first, the chicken or the egg? What's first, eyeliner or mascara? Eyeliner or mascara? Eyeliner or mascara? Eyeliner or mascara? Okay. I ain't even finna try to look at y'all. I be done put myself in the darn eye. Trying to look at y'all. And I feel like I want a thick line because I'm not doing eyeshadow. Look at that person with that loud car. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all got doors on y'all car when we can hear y'all coming from down the street. And he be parking right by my window, especially at 10 o'clock at night. One night I'm going to go out there and stick some bananas in that pipe. It don't make no sense for no car to be that loud. It really don't. And it's purposely souped up that way. One day, I'm going to go out there and he going to crank that car up. And it's going to be a wrap. And I thought about putting a note on his car that says, if you're going to have a loud ass car, don't park by people's bedroom window. Have some consideration. It's okay. My last day in this complex. Oh shit. Last day in this complex. He might get a surprise. That's what he might get. A surprise. I actually should have, which is what I'm going to do. Put my, so I'm going to be using my friend's lash glue. Going to be using my friend's lash glue. Y'all go check her out on Facebook and Instagram, the Chanel Effect. Her lash glue, my eyes water a little bit with it, and I'm not sure why, but I love it. It's a waterproof eyelash glue. Works really, really well. Normally, I will put the lash glue on my, y'all know I put it on my lashes and then put it on. But because my eyes water a little bit with hers, I'm going to put it on my lashes while I clean off my eyebrows. It dries pretty quickly. So probably by the time I finish clearing my eyebrows, it's going to be ready to be stuck on. So I'm doing one lash with her lash glue, and I'm doing the other lash. And then I'm going to clean my eyebrows off, because like I told y'all, my eyebrows are tattooed. So all I have to do, best tattoo in the world, is wipe them off. Okay, so I got the lash glue on there. I haven't mastered the time frame on hers, but it dries pretty quick, which I love. I love for a lash glue to go ahead on and dry, so I can do what I need to do. So it's waterproof, and it dries very quickly. See y'all? So even though your eyebrows are tattooed, that concealer above and below Still, look, fastest eyebrows y'all ever seen done in America. That's the fastest eyebrows. Y'all usually be, y'all do these, watch these tutorials, and the first 10 minutes be eyebrows, baby. First 10 minutes. I'm serving face the whole video. I can wipe my eyebrows off in 5 minutes, 5 seconds, 3 seconds. And what? Best tattoo ever. Y'all better shut your mouth. Okay, let me get my tweezers, because I want my glue to dry. Okay, which eye is which eye? Get my lashes on. Okay, I think this eye. I've had these lashes on all week. Today's Saturday. I have a baby shower. Then put them right back on. I feel a hair. I don't like that. Then put them right back on. See, that's already tacky. So her glue dries very quickly. Yep, already tacky. Good, good, good. That's what I like. We don't want to waste no time up in here. Y'all know we don't want to waste no time. We got things to do. All right, we're going to do this eye. Already stuck on. It's still a little white. It's going to dry down clear. But I want to go ahead and get them on because her glue, like I said, is bomb with go ahead and drying and getting that lash on. And I'm hoping my girl Jess comes out with a black glue because I love a good black glue. Hers is white, as you can see. It's white, but it does dry down clear. So that's always a good thing. But I don't know what it is with me in black. I just love a good black eyelash glue. So my girl Jess, she probably working on that right now. Because I know she gets it in. She gets it in. All right. So now I'm going to take a little bit of gel. Just a little bit because I don't want my hair to turn white. And hopefully it don't. So I can get this gel down because the hairspray didn't fully work, y'all. And see, I got to be careful because I'm going to wear my hair down. So, excuse me, it's not too much of a problem. It's not going to be too much of a problem. You're not going to be able to see the shaved side anyways because I'm going to wear my hair down to this baby shower. But I still want to make sure my edges are laid down some without it turning completely white. All right. There she is. I have given y'all a full face. I have to do my lips, but I'm not going to do my lips yet. Not going to do my lips yet because I'm still sipping on my coffee. I'm probably going to brush my teeth. And then I'm going to do a liquid lipstick so that when I eat at this baby shower, I'm going to do a liquid lipstick and a lip gloss. But I'm going to do a liquid lipstick so when I eat and stuff, it stays on. So I'm going to finish my coffee. And I'm going to brush my teeth after I finish my coffee. And then I'm going to do my lips. All right, don't forget to check out the Chanel effect. Any question, comments, put it down below. Anything you want me to try that you think I haven't tried, put it down below. Thank y'all for staying with me through this video. See y'all next time. Y'all, I'm stuck in traffic. I know y'all see cars going by, but I am literally getting off and just sitting still for a minute. So I'm gonna read y'all this Riding with Renee. So this is from one of these women support groups, relationship groups on Facebook that I'm gonna get out of, but I may not get out of because it may be helpful for me to really come and give y'all real advice. So this girl said, I need advice on your husband looking at other women and how to handle it. This has been happening for a while. Most recently, he was looking up reviews right next to me on his phone in a restaurant. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw him click on a woman's review, zoom in on her picture. This is a common thing he'll do on social media with pictures of attractive women. He stares at women when we're out in public and so on. Moved an inch. I've also noticed him on Facebook going through profile pictures of women that were his hairdressers, etc. Anytime I bring it up, he'll turn it back on me. He'll say, well, I'll do this if you do such and such for me. Or he'll say I'm being too sensitive. For example, I'll say, I feel hurt when I see you looking at other women because it makes me feel as if you don't find me attractive. It gets me nowhere when I talk to him. He just turns it back to me. I'm at my wit's end with it. I've tried so many ways to bring it up in a productive manner. I've also tried bringing it up later on after the fact, but he'll deny it or make up things. So here's my problem. Can y'all please stop going to these doggone groups looking for advice in your marriage, or especially your marriage, or in your relationship? Half of these females commenting are not commenting their truth. I said what I said. Even one here, turn it around on him. You don't care a bit. Tell him to have at it. He can look all he want, and you look at other people. Look, tit for tat don't work either. This is why y'all shouldn't get advice from these horricas on Facebook. I mean, a common question like, what do you get your man for Valentine's Day or Father's Day? Common questions, but this page is supposed... Ooh, let me calm down. Because these females going to have y'all messed up out here. Y'all ain't going to have no man and they going to have a man. Or you going to be miserable as hell. Okay? First of all, your man is disrespectful. No, first of all, if it bothers you, it bothers you. I don't care what bothers another woman. I care what bothers me. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. So what I'm saying is, I can't stand when a female don't acknowledge what bothers another female. First of all, y'all need to understand that if something bothers you, it bothers you. Don't listen to other females that say, well, it don't bother me, because a lot of the girls is like, well, I don't mind. That's you. That's you. I hate when people ignore how other people feel about a situation, which is the same thing he is doing. She's expressed it and expressed it and expressed it, and he's ignored it. Now, he seems to be a little narcissistic, or he has figured out how to manipulate her, because he'll say, I'll stop if you'll do this. I'll stop if you'll do that, to get her to do what he wants. But it's only probably for like a day or two, or just for that moment, and then he's doing it again, obviously. So obviously, he's manipulating you into doing what, and I don't know what he has her do, you know, if he stops. But if it bothers you, it bothers you. Don't let another female tell you, oh, it don't bother me when my man look at other women. Oh, it don't bother me that my man got female friends on Facebook. Oh, it don't bother me that my man texts other women or like other women pictures. If it bothers you, it bothers you. Because you are the one that's going to be miserable. I'm sitting over here listening to you tell me how it don't bother you, and I'm trying to be like you, and I'm not you. God didn't make me like you. The universe didn't create me like you. I wasn't even born out of the same womb you was born in. So acknowledge how I feel. If it bothers me, it bothers me. That's number motherfucking one. Number two, a man needs to have respect for you. She needs to leave that man alone. And I'm normally not the one to tell people to stay in it or get out. But I have another problem with that too. Sometimes a female need to hear, get your ass up out of there. She's one of them. He's manipulating you. He's using you. He's using your feelings, something that hurts your feelings and make you feel insecure to get you to do stuff for him. He's doing it in your face. He has no respect for you. And you're teaching him that that's okay because you continue to accept that we all do it. I never judge anybody because I've had situations where I've taught a man what I will accept. And we run into a problem when we do that. You are teaching him that even though this hurts your feelings and you have expressed it, that it's acceptable to you. Why? Because you haven't done anything about it. Because you're still there. Because you haven't, okay, this is your husband. So what are some things we can do? Put him on the couch. 1 or 2 nights. A lot of people withhold sex. That is not bad. My grandma used to say, no matter how mad you are at your husband, don't go too long without withholding sex. But you can switch it up. Me personally, like, I get up and walk away. If we're in a restaurant and you do that, I'm going to get up and go to the car. I might even leave your ass at the restaurant. You're going to learn that I mean what I mean. Now, these are things I'm saying, like, if you want to save your marriage. This man obviously has a lustful eye. He has a lustful eye. He's not satisfied with himself. And he's not really a grown up yet. He's a grown up, but he's not a grown man. Any man that has to sit there and stare at women, look at women, zoom in on their pictures and stuff, they haven't grown up yet. You know? It's unnecessary. And we all do stuff. I mean, I be on TikTok and I see a fine man on TikTok and I'm like, whoo, okay, there is a God. But I'm not going to do that in front of my husband. It's a matter of respect. He does not respect her. He does not care how she feels, and he does not respect her. So at this point, she needs to decide what she can do to let him know she's serious. And the reason why I say that is because she's allowed this to go on for entirely too long. Too long. She's allowed this to go on for too long. So now she's going to have to put her foot down. And that's going to be by doing certain things and different things. She's going to have to put her foot down. And I don't really know the ways she can do it. You know, like I said, besides, you know, putting him on the couch, or if he does it in a restaurant and he's with you, getting up and walk out of the restaurant, walk away from him. You know what I'm saying? If he's the type that gets embarrassed in public and stuff, I would go off on him in public. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we out in, I'm sorry, I would. I mean, it's time to get drastic. And the reason it's time to get drastic is because he's manipulated you. He know what he's doing. If he's saying, I'll stop if you do this, he know what he's doing. So now you're manipulating me, you're using me, and obviously I do this for you and you say you're going to stop, and obviously you're doing it again because she's complaining about it. And this has been going on for a while. She's going to have to get drastic to bring this down. But I say this to say that y'all need to stay out of these groups giving y'all advice, because how you feel is how you feel. And yes, there may be 1 or 2 people in there that give you good advice. Okay, I did comment on her thing and I did tell her, I said, listen, if it bothers you, nobody can judge you. Nobody can tell you it don't bother you. Nobody can tell you to let it go, and nobody can tell you to let him do it. If you're miserable and you're suffering and it bothers you, then you need to do something about it. And nobody can judge you for that. Everybody's built differently. You know what I'm saying? These females that saying, oh, it don't bother me when my man look at another woman, they could be bisexual. They probably don't love their man as much as you love your man. And then some females are just not emotional or bothered by that. Why? I don't know. It's disrespectful to me if I'm walking with my man and he's staring another woman up and down. And I'm not a bad catch. But I'm not finna sit in your face and tell you that don't bother me. I don't care how hard I'm trying to look. Now, me personally, like I said, any woman that tells me that it doesn't bother them, I don't believe them. And that's just my prerogative. I don't believe you and I won't believe you. You cannot tell me it don't make you feel some type of way that he's staring at this chick when he got you sitting right here or right here walking with him or whatever. So that's just something I will never believe. But to each his own. If that's your story, you sticking to it, then stick to it. I'm not finna play that game with you. I ain't finna play that game with you. But I said this to say that really touched me. And I never comment on those posts, on those Facebook things. Sometimes I just get stuff off of there to do a video on. I never comment. But I did comment for her because I wanted her to know, baby, if it bothers you, it bothers you. You're a human being. Your feelings are real. You should be respected. If that man cares anything about you, he shouldn't do that if he knows it bothers you. You crying, you begging, you talking to him about it so many times, so many different ways. It shouldn't take all of that. This is not your child. This is a grown man, but unfortunately he has not grown up. Now you got to treat him like a child and keep telling him to stop jumping off the couch over and over and over again. And he sees that it bothers you, so he's using it to get what he wants. Well, I'll stop if you do this for me. I'll stop if you do that for me. My only prayer is that she finds her way up out of that if he cannot learn to respect her. That's my only prayer for her. And I hope that she don't let these other women persuade her into not acknowledging how she feels about it. There were a lot of women that said they don't mind, and I don't believe that. Y'all just want to sound hardcore for social media, sound hardcore for Facebook. Behind the scenes, y'all slapping the hell out of the men. Throwing them out, putting them on the couch and everything. I'm going to keep it 100. It ain't finna happen to me. It's not. You got one time, and you might lose an eyeball. And that's on everything. Okay? We not finna sit here in front. We not finna sit here in front. That's just the bottom line. Y'all let me know what y'all think.